associations or organizations in the Philippines today. The PDRF, or the Philippine Drag Racing Federation, and the AHRA, or the Angeles Hot Rod Association. This event showcased the long-awaited and much celebrated rivalry between Manila's fastest dragster, Vic Elizaga, and Angeles hottest hot rod, Ken Kepner. Let's watch this.
The race of the week is brought to you by Marlboro.
Good afternoon, race fans. We're just in time for the action here in the finals of the third leg of the PDRF's Drag Racing Series for 95.
Race conditions were perfect here at the Santa Lucia Dragway, as a fairly large number of mean, lean racing machines, both from Angeles and Manila, turned up to rough things up, much to the delight of this crowd of wildly animated fans.
Okay, just before action heats up, let's grab a few words from our top honchos here today. Hey, Mang Nonay, again, can you lay out the basic rules for today's event?
Well, before the eliminations, the runners form a ladder chart. Then after 2 losses, you're knocked out.
Okay, Mang Nonay, how about the turnout from Angeles? What can you say about that?
Well, the turnout from Angeles is superb. They came about, I think there were about 10 of them. It's pretty good.
Mula nung sa Cop Thunder Dragway sa Angeles, ang ginawa ko lang yung sinara ko lang yung ilaw sa harap. At saka nagpalit lang ako ng goma. Yun lang. Bawat takbo ko laging nasa positive side ako. Gagawin kong magagawa ko. Pag hindi naman, try next time.
I'll just give it my best shot again and hope I make it. And thanks to PDRF and the support of the local people who's making this a safe driving contest.
Well, we've worked all night or half the night on some of the cars, getting them prepped, and we got a good feel of them today. We got about seven big cars down here, plus a couple 4-cylinders, so our Angeli's participation is very good. Looks like Ken finally got his day. He'll be running against the VW Silver, and Rico also will be running against the VW too. So looks like we're going to have some good running material down here today.
Okay, in the final heat of the Super Street class, we saw Danny Bolaños in a souped-up Sprinter up against Ricky Reyes in a mean monster of a Camaro. Danny on your left enjoyed a 30-meter plus over Ricky as the marshal gave the go. Danny lit off strong there, taking off to a good start, flooring down that gas and pushing his engine to the limit, blowing past the halfway mark of the strip first. Danny never looked back to take this one all the way to the finish, to take the top honors in this class. A few words from our Super Street champ today, Danny Bolaños.
Well, thanks to my crew, of course, and all the support that I'm getting. We've been having problems with so many problems with the car. Well, of course, I had some problems also, but it was an exciting event. I was thrilled. I was screaming in the car.
How was it? You were twice to beat by Ricky, no? So
yes.
What can you say about Ricky's run? How do you fare out there?
Ricky has a very quick car. The first run earlier, he was just beside me, and he has the small power there under the hood. The second run, I think I'm just a little luckier, but he was very good. I can feel him vibrating on my side.
Okay, Dan, thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks.
Moving on to the centerpiece modified class, the crowd got up on its feet as the fastest man in Angeles, Ken Kepner, and the fastest man in Manila, Vic Elizaga, finally took to the starting grid.
Right now, the race is good. Everybody's enjoying the fun, the race, and especially the Angeles boys are cheering to kill the Volkswagen.
While our participants warm up their engines, let's take a trip back in time to see what these two guys had to say about each other in the very recent past.
I got a good chance with the Volkswagen, so the car's running good. I'm ready for the guy if he'll show up. But I don't know why the Volkswagen's not here. We had word from Manila that he was coming up, but he's not here. So I want to make a public challenge to him that I want to race him, you know. That's what racing's all about. Let's get together. That's what I'm after.
Ken has always been wanting to race against Silver because he thinks I have the fastest car. I'll give him the chance to race against him if he comes down to Manila anytime.
So if he comes down next leg, we'll see you in action with him?
Yes, if he comes down here to race with me, and I'll go up there to race with him. But definitely, it would be fun to see our cars run. It's either his car or my car.
Ken and Vic almost had a chance to mix it up last month up in Angeles, but unfortunately, Vic's prized possession, Silver, encountered some mechanical problems.
I really wanted to challenge the Volkswagen or get a chance at him, but it seems like as soon as there's always something to go wrong to keep it from it. But anyway, he had a little breakage problem, so I promised him that I'd be down at the end of the month to get him in Manila.
Well, now he's here to finally get this dream race underway.
Hey Ken, what's on your mind coming into this race with Silver?
I want to beat this thing. I've been after him for a long time, and I think I can do it. Of course, I have been wrong before, but I'm going to give it my best shot.
So Ken,
so we're both running good. That's the good thing about it. So it'll be a fair race, and I think we're going to put on a good show for the crowd.
So Ken, what special preparations have you made for your car coming into today's event?
I just put a hood scoop on the car to get a little more fresh air under the hood, but that's the only thing I've done to it. So it's running good. It was running good in Angeles, and I think it'll do okay here.
We're now running against each other.
Yeah, so can you have a few words?
Yeah, at last Ken and me will get our cars running. His car is a big car, and I'm still running my reliable Volkswagen. But I think whoever wins here will be proud to say that we have met at last.
So our drivers are all fired up, so let's switch you over to the action.
Vic Silver took the left lane, enjoying a 15-meter advantage over Ken. Eagerly awaiting the signal, our drivers revved up those engines and pushed the throttles to the max as the marshal gave the go. And oh, a wheelie there by Silver. Whoa, almost going to a fishtail. But he recovered, flooring down that gas as Ken ate up that gap into the halfway mark and zoomed past him to take this one all the way to the finish to win this long-awaited dream race. Now that deserves another look. So how about a few words from our big winner?
Okay. So what can you say about your last run? You finally made it over Silver, so
yeah,
what's on your mind?
Well, I enjoyed every minute of that, or every second of that, you know, it was great. So he got a little squirrely out there, and I slowed down a little bit, but then when he got straightened up, and we were both under power, I pulled him, so he can't say that I didn't pull him.
So what happened to Vic out there?
The car took off so powerfully, and it wheelied too high. I think the wheelie was over a foot. The car could not be controlled anymore. So the next move now is to make the car not wheelie so much.
Ken eventually went on to face Arnel La Aurora, sporting a mean Volkswagen Toro in the finals. Arnel went on to win the heat, but officials determined that Arnel took on a false start, thus declaring his victory null and void, giving Ken Kepner the overall honors in today's event.
I don't know what to say. I'm just happy that we came out on top today, and praise the Lord for that, man. I tell you, we did a lot of praying too, because, you know, there's tough competition here. And there's been a lot of thought, you know, into going into this race and everything, and a lot of preparation on both parts, his and mine. And today our challenge was met, and we came out on top. But at least now we know where we stand. We have had a chance to compete against each other. So he's fast, but run faster.
And at the day's end, everyone was friends as both parties got together for a big upcoming event.
Well, we intend to hold the nationals. We'll call it the PDRF AHRA Nationals on the 21st of April.
Okay, so what's going to be involved in this?
It would mean bringing our PDRF to Angeles City and compete with the team of the Angeles team. And do this on a joint effort, all in everything, trophies and cash awards, and whatever expenses and whatever efforts we done. It will be a joint effort.
Okay, so what's on your minds? Angeles and Manila will come together for this big event. So
Yes. Yeah, we want to come together for this event, and we want to award nice trophies. We'll have cash prizes, and this is our second time actually to really get together. But we want to really put on a great show. We got everybody coming from here, everybody from there. We have time to announce and get flyers out, and I think we'll really have a program for the people.
okay, how about have you guys settled the specific cash prizes for each entry? Who's going to win?
Well, cash prizes will be top eliminator, middle eliminator, in the modified, probably super street, super stock, and there'll be trophies on top of that. So it'll be a worthwhile event for everybody to participate in and to see. It'll be one heck of a knockout, drag-out weekend.
Okay, so would you guys like to invite our viewers to come over and watch the event or join the event?
Yeah, we'd like them to come on the 21st. And also we're doing this not only for the fun of it, but for safety and to stop street racing. So we invite everyone to come over on the 21st at the Cope Thunder Dragway in Angeles City.
Well, so that ends our race here today at the Santa Lucia Dragway. Hope you enjoyed it. This has been Mark Maramag for Motoring Today. Catch you in the next race.